Hi, welcome to Simply Scrapping. Oh, sorry. And it's another Scraps to Embellishments episode. This week, the swaps we are doing is called Fruit Frenzy. So as soon as I saw that, I had in my mind a crate of fruit of some sort. So I looked through my fruit stamps and I found the sweet strawberry set. I thought, okay, a crate of strawberries. So I didn't have anything to make a crate. I didn't have a die. I don't have a wood grain embossing folder. The best I have is wood grain or wood look paper. So I cut a piece of paper that's 2.5 inches by 1.5 inches and inked around the edges, and I thought, you know what, that looks like a crate. Once you add fruit into it, it definitely, you can tell that's a crate. And then I just stamped some strawberries, stuck them to the back, and stamped on the front fresh treats. So I'm going to run through how I made it. Well, I made these, sorry. Alright, so simple 2.5 by 1.5 inch piece of wood grain patterned paper. And the stamp set that has fresh treats in it is the wood words. Now this is well and truly retired. So is the sweet strawberry, I believe. So I just simply ignore that the sticker on the front of the stamp is crooked. And sorry, my head might get in the way. Ignore my messy hair. And I might actually try, no, I'm just going to stamp in the middle. Alright, fresh treats. That's ready to go. The strawberries, I've already stamped the outline because it is what we call a two-step stamp. So you stamp the outline and then you've got a stamp that fills it in. So I've already stamped the strawberries, or the outline. So now I'm just going to stamp, and I've just got red ink all over me. Stamp the insides again, ignore the messy hair if my head gets in the way, but I need to get over the top to see. Now this is what they call a distinctive stamp set, in that it has the inbuilt gradient of colour. So it's got like the light bit, as if light is reflecting on it, built in to the stamp set. So that was real red ink that I stamped the strawberry in. And this is a Gina K colour. Oops. No, an ultra new colour. Just green that I'm doing the leaves in. This is the same. This one's a little bit trickier to line up because it is so little. But sometimes it's just not worth bringing out a stamp positioning tool if you're doing like 6 stamps, you know. Well, to me anyway, it's not. So now we're going to fussy cut these, and I'll try and be quick so you don't have to watch the painfulness of it for too long. So if you have a lot of scraps, then embellishments are a fantastic way to use them up. So this white cardstock that I've got, that I stamped everything on, if you've seen my layout where I did the one about going to Australia Zoo and the crocodiles, and it had the big cut out crocodile on it and the big word crikey on it, well, this is the white left over from that, and I've just stamped everything on it. So you don't waste, well, I don't waste pieces of cardstock like that. I just shove them all in a bag, and then when I need a little bit of something, that's the first place I go to. And even like for my layouts, I'll just go to my scrap bag first if I need a piece of cardstock. And for mounting photos as well, like putting photos on, that's the first place I go. Because sometimes if you cut something out from the middle section of the cardstock, then you've still got sometimes a big enough border on one side, or you know, 2 sides or whatever, to mount the photo on it. So sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. These are a little bit trickier to cut out. And they don't have to be stamped perfect, you know. So I've gone over a little bit on one of these, but I'm going to cut that off because I'm trying to stay as close as I can to the black outline. There are 2 groups to join if you're interested in swapping handmade embellishments, and that's what I'm making these for. Ginger's Corner is a group run by Ginger, and she organises this hop and organises it's her group that the swaps are in. And if you want to join, I'll have a link to the group below. And it's an international group, but you're not posting international. You are posting within your own country. The only exception to that is New Zealand, where they post to us in Australia. But they work like a month ahead. So they're only posting once a month. And then our team leader, or our captain, holds their swaps until she's got a full envelope, and then sends quite a few weeks or a month's worth or more at one time. So it works really well. So the girls in New Zealand are not paying exorbitant for post, and with Australia Post prices, you know, they're probably paying less than we are in Australia, and we post weekly. That's pretty sad, isn't it? Our parcel post has just gone up again, 1st of July. So sorry if you can hear that. Hubby's just arrived home from work. He's late. It's currently 20 past 11 at night. But anyway, I know why. Because one of the places he works at, they hold them back to do cleanup when they should be done during their shift. But anyway, we won't go into that. Okay, so we're nearly done. Alright, so now we are just going to glue our, whoops, oh my gosh, paper, go away, go over there, you can't be part of it, you're not in the design. Alright, so then a little bit of glue on the leaves, and I don't do too much on the top too, because sometimes they end up hanging out above the strawberry. So just stick them on like that. Look at that, how cool. These would look really good with, what's it called, glossy accents or something on them as well. I might try that, I don't know, I'll see. I'll try it on mine, because I always make 4 for the swap and 1 for me. So I will try it on mine, and if I like it, then I'll do it on the others. And then obviously it's going to have to dry before I can put them away. So then we just glue these on. And you can probably hear my husband come home now talking to the dog. And then my daughter. Oh my goodness, they're a noisy bunch out there. Okay. And now, just going to put glue on the bottom of the strawberries. And then hold it there. I find it easier to hold it and then put it in place than try and lay it flat. You just got to have lots of fingers. And there's a second one, and then the third one just goes in the middle. This one sits a tiny bit higher. And I've got a glue explosion there. Let's just pop that down. I'll be able to wipe that off. Okay. So there it is. And because they're only like glued on by the tips, what I like to do is just put another piece of cardboard at the back over the top of them. So it sort of just all holds it in place and keeps it firm. And there we have our Fruit Frenzy swap. How cool do they look? Quick and easy. So yeah, if you want to join our swaps, I'll link Ginger's Corner below. And I didn't finish saying we also have an Australian group called the Girls Down Under, which is Australia and New Zealand, and we do weekly swaps as well. So if you're from Australia or New Zealand, then you want to join our group, I'll have that linked below as well. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, give me the thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing and hit that notify bell so you know when my next video comes out. Thank you so much for watching and have a scrap happy day. Bye bye.